Excuse me. Hello, everybody. Okay, I'll start in about 5 or 10 minutes. Let people get a chance to get here. I'll be right back. All right, almost ready to start. I got 2 players that are not paid yet. It's a little bit more than I normally let go for not paid to start the break, so I might resell them. I'm going to give them 2 minutes. I just did a last call email. 5 to 10. I'm at 9. Well, I'm still within the range. Break starting right now, Yohei. I'm talking to you. The break starts when I start talking to Yohei, not when I open the cards. We are in the middle of the break as we're speaking. It's Gary Sanchez and Ichiro. I just got an email, though, so I might have got a response. No, I didn't. Be right back. I'll tell you what, one hobby box doesn't make that big of a difference. And I've emailed him a little late. I'm going to give the guy an extra 5 minutes. I'm going to do one hobby box. If it's not paid after that, I'll sell those 2 at a discount. So let's open. No, it's not the same guy buying Ichiro. That's, I would say, for him, Yohei. I'm really surprised he didn't buy him. Did I, Matthew? I mess up once in a while. Once in a while, I accidentally email the welcome page to people I know. You got to remember, I do that at like 4 in the morning. I'm just happy when I don't make bad mistakes. He did go a little high, I agree. Okay, I'm going to start it up. I might take like a 3-minute break after the first box and get this settled and maybe offer a couple players at a discount. But I want to get a box done. I do not have... I'm opening myself tonight. This stuff is just too hard to jumbo pack it in the hobby. My wife would have helped, but it just doesn't make sense to open that way. I always pull you good cards. Adam, the players are, except for a couple oddball players, the players are pretty much already assigned to people. That's what the auctions were for last night. So there's no buying or selling as we do this. Everybody already owns the players. So you either have somebody or you don't. But if you own a player, you get every single card that we hitted them. And on the like dual or triple cards, we random those off between the players on the card. Or there is some spots where it's like a dual card is the spot. Like the cards that are like special cards. That might take a little while. No problem, Adam. If you join like our Facebook room, we do breaks where we sell the teams in advance. And then there's not as many spots in those. I am slow rolling every gold card, whether you like it or not, Yohei. We are going to be here for 6 hours. And if you don't spend the entire time watching, you lose all your cards. I'm changing the rules. You got to be present to win. Only on Topps breaks that take 4 hours. If you don't claim your card within 30 seconds of me showing it, it all goes to Chad. Because he's going to be here the entire time. Chad must not be bowling tonight. All right, here we go. Hobbies first. Let's see. I will do a recap at the end. I don't blame you if you don't want to watch the whole thing. This is going to take a while. It's fun, though. There's a ton of variations in the hobby. I'm going to do my very best to find them and present them as I open, but I might miss a few. That's why I'm going pack by pack, basically because of the variations. It's just too hard for me on the jumbo packs to... it just goes too slow. So I will do a recap of all the variations and everything at the end of this case, and then we'll do jumbos after it. Jumbos will go faster. On hobbies, I've opened 4 hobby cases already for my personal self. I've actually hit... you get a lot of variations. I've hit 2 super short prints in my 4 cases. They're the legend players. First cards... yeah, I've hit 2 super short prints in my hobbies. I hit Pedro and Babe Ruth in my 4th case.
Cool, I like that with the golf.
Yeah, it's the golfing picture.
That's cool.
So if you see a card of a player that's retired, that's a good card. Yeah, the Yachty mask card, that's a regular short print. I've hit that a couple times. There are a lot of nice pictures on the short prints. This is going to be a little bit... I'm going to be looking at the cards a lot, so honestly, if I miss chat, don't be offended. I'll try to answer as many questions as I can. Lewis Brinson insert, but I'm going to try to concentrate on the cards a little more than normal so I don't miss stuff. I'm trying to become as good a breaker as C&M Collectibles. Oh yeah, that's because Ichiro came back, didn't he? He's actually technically not retired. He signed a 3-game contract or something. There's the first short print, Carlos Correa. I've opened enough of this now that I kind of know the pitchers. I'm on my first pack, Andrew. You haven't missed anything other than a Correa short print. And me talking about how this was going to take forever. That Clemente is worth every bit of $100, Matthew. That's a tough card to hit. You know, honestly, lots of times cards go down over time. I bet you that card does not go down over time. Don Mattingly insert. Hey, Jeff. I sent a lot of living set out cards too for those of you in the room that bought those. Like Chad, I sent you, I think, 20. I took a picture of it. I was going to IM people. Jeff Bagwell insert. I caught up pretty much on living set cards. It helps a little bit that there's only 24 packs in a hobby box. Will Smith Gold. And Topps Now with the Angels. You didn't do a spot for these, did you, Chad? Those are probably going to be separated by 3. I think the only dual spots you had on the list, Chad, was the combo cards, right? The base combo cards in this stuff. Jose Leclerc. I think he's their closer this year for the Rangers. 150 parallel. I think the stadiums are all covered by the stadium base card, aren't they, Yohei? Like this one, Crack of Jokes has its own spot. Jonathan Lasaya. I have not hit a stadium relic yet.
I just looked at your Nico Goodrum mono. That's a former colonel showing you how it's done.
Nico. I think Joel has Nico Goodrum in this break, and he's putting pressure on me to hit something for him. Joey Gallo Gold and Eddie Matthews insert. On Hobby, if you haven't opened much, pretty much any variation or special card is right in the middle. At least I have not seen anything special at the start or the end. There is a few packs where you don't get anything, but they're always right here in the middle. Miguel Andujar Home Run Challenge. These are going pretty good this year so far on eBay. They seem to be a popular contest. They should keep doing those. Oh, good luck, Joel. I did miss... I know. Jason does that right. When Jason comes back in, I'm going to make him say Jonathan's last name so I know it. I'm butchering that one. I had him on my fantasy team, I think, for 1 week last year, too. Marcus Stroman Silver and Trevor Hoffman insert. Devin Travis Gold. Ohtani in that, yeah. Those are kind of neat challenge cards. The dual player cards you just split between 2 players, I thought you made a spot for those, Chad. I must be thinking of a different one, the other combos. Clayton Kershaw. Kraken Jokes doesn't. Like the Sweet Life spot, you did make a spot for that, didn't you? Am I remembering it wrong? Jacob deGrom, 150. Well, if there's not a spot for it and it's dual, I just split it between the 2 players. I do not have a master set after 4 cases, Yohei. I'm missing several cards after 4 cases of Hobby. It is a really tough master set. That's a Wilson Contreras short print there. Nice card there. You know what's really tough, Yohei, is like the iconic cards and evolution. I think iconic cards is slightly the toughest spot of all of them for me in Hobby. I got 49 iconic cards in 4 cases of Hobby. Luis Severino, insert. I would sell. I would probably put them in a lot and sell them, Yohei. But honestly, if you want to avoid eBay and you want to sell them, send me the offer and I'll buy them from you. Ernie Banks, greatest players, 150. And Atlanta Braves, 22 of 50, the Atlanta Braves stadium spot. That goes for anybody. If anybody has a large group of inserts they want to sell, the only one that really isn't tough is the Topps Now one. Everything else is pretty tough this year. I'll pretty much pay market value. I can't really pay full retail, but I have to resell them in the team spots, but I could probably pay a lot value. Yeah, if you're going to throw them on eBay, Yohei, throw me an offer first and maybe I'll pay that price. Because I've been looking on eBay for those lots. Barrios Gold and Phillies Foil. Like large lots of inserts, Joel, in this product. There's like 5 insert sets in this product that are all tough to get compared to past years. Michael Givens, 150. The 150s, the Evolutions, just like a good mix lot. That's what could help me out for my team sets. Joey Lucchesi, silver. People asking me for master team sets this year because I always sell them, and it's hard to do this year. Tom Glavine, they're expensive to start with, but even then, you can always charge a higher price. They're hard to even build to start with. Yeah, just this year mainly. Most years I get quite a bit of it. Speaking of Evolution, Bob Feller and Lindor. So I will random these in one group between the front and the back. Assuming Bob Feller has a spot. I think he does. All right, our first hit card is going to go to Robin Yount, Jason's favorite Brewer. 150 years of baseball, 150 stamp. That's number 44 of 150 for the Hall of Fame Brewer. That's the first hit card of the break. Hobby, you get 1 hit per box. I've been averaging 2 autos per case on Hobby. I will open silver packs afterwards too. I've been doing well on silver packs this year. Hit some nice cards. Corey Seager insert. One more pack, then I'm going to check on one auction. If it still isn't paid, I'm going to sell it. I should have jumped on it earlier. I just had a really busy day and I didn't have a chance to run down on late payments. But I only have one that's been an issue. Gleyber Torres Gold. All right, let me check. Okay, it's still available. I'm going to make sure he hasn't bought from me before. He actually has. 50. You know what? I'm just going to assume he's going to pay. Sorry, guys. I didn't realize he's bought from me before. Let me send an email real quick. Okay. Ready to go. That'll be my last interruption. Sorry about that. Box 2. I'm not sure what you mean, John. Miscuts on the hobby box. I'm not sure what you mean, John. Can you explain that a little further, your question? I'm sorry. Albert Pujols insert. They do have also these specials that are called advanced stats. They're very hard to see. In fact, I know I'm somewhat in my team sets. But I'm going to look for them. They feel glossier, so you can kind of get the feel. If you touch them, you kind of feel it. They also have, they're numbered to 150 on the back. Oh, the card's miscut. I actually haven't had that problem like last year. I had it really bad. I haven't had the the centering, if that's what you're talking about. A color line across. I haven't noticed that this year. Man, last year was terrible on that. Usually if it's a problem, it's in one box and not the others, though. Paul Blackburn to 150. Man, I had tons of miscut last year. I sent them all back, and they sent me just a bunch of base back. I think last year was the worst year I ever had for miscut cards. Looks like all base in that pack. Usually you get 1 or 2 packs per box that are all base. Yeah, Topps will replace them. It's just if it's worth it to you or not, basically. They're generally pretty good about that, about base cards. Christian Yelich, silver. And Matt Carpenter insert. If I notice something, one player with a lot of base messed up, I can send in for somebody, but I haven't noticed that this year so far. Couple of nice cards here. Topps Greatness Returns. Ted Williams, Mookie Betts. And Paul Blackburn for the A's, Independence Days. These are really nice cards. 3 of 76. Hector Rondon, gold. I liked them both this year and last year's were awesome. There's no doubt about it. Look at you, Chad. Stephen Piscotty to 150. Matt Chapman, insert. Gregory Polanco, gold, and Bo Jackson, Future Stars. Another home run challenge. This one's going to the great Mike Trout. So guys, I won't say on every one, but obviously, unlike these duels, at the end of the break, I will do a left-right random. If I get two of the same one, it'll be split evenly. Tops now, Gleyber Torres. Oops, I missed an insert. Adrian Beltre insert. I think these are actually the easier inserts to get this year, the 84s. Besides Tops Now. The Tops Now ones are the easiest. I think the 84s I got the second most amount compared to how many are in the set. J.P. Crawford, gold. Lou Brock, greatest players. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. It's pretty much a commercial. Starling Marte, 150. Nicholas Castellanos, silver. The 84s are nice. They are a little bit easier too. They're not quite as difficult as the others. It's a variation, isn't it? Yep. Shohei Ohtani. Variation card. My goal is to catch every variation. That would be an accomplishment in the first run. If I miss any, they'll be caught in sorting. But Willie McCovey insert. Ricky Henderson, iconic cards. That's like the first iconic card. No, it's the second one we've gotten the whole break. Those are tough inserts. And this is a insert card of Michael Kopech. It's a parallel, vintage stock, 16 of 99. You have Ohtani? You got more than normal, didn't you, Yohei? Is Ohtani your biggest player in this break? Hey, Jesse. Nothing monstrous so far. A variation of Ohtani was probably the best card of the break so far. Got a Robin Yount hit card. JD Martinez gold. Ohtani insert. Hello, Robert. $150 stamp of Dominguez for the Phillies. We did 4 jumbo breaks last week of this on Wednesday and Thursday. I would say 2 of the cases were way better than the other 2. Paul Goldschmidt insert. You got somebody in this, Jesse? Well, that's thinking big. Hank Aaron, greatest players. If I get a Mariano auto, I will pause and show it off for at least 30 seconds. Oh, you got Javi. I've hit a couple Javi parallels in my cases. So he's been running good in my stuff so far this year. Miguel Cabrera. Jersey card is hit number 2 of the break. Cabrera jersey. This has got to be near the end for Miguel. Colby Allard, insert. I think this is Swanson's regular card, yeah. Matt McDonald has Colby Allard. So I am not hitting any Colby Allard autos. Mike Minor, gold. You know, Javi has a parallel league leader also, Jesse. So you got twice the chance of getting parallels on him. He's got 2 different cards. Box 3. Matt Kemp. There is a lot of different auto names in this product. If you hit a tough auto of your player in a hobby case, you're doing something right. This case, actually, that I'm opening right now, was on a FedEx truck in the Midwest for like 5 days last week. I just got it in today. Our shipping was all screwed up last week with the weather. From Chicago to Iowa, it took 5 days. Todd Helton. Mookie Betts, greatest seasons. Not bowling seasons. Josh Bell for the Pirates. That's the 150 stamp. Did you see my Mariano Auto ball I have on eBay? I picked that up a couple years ago. It's a Bryant variation, isn't it? Yeah. Base variation, Chris Bryant. It took 4 days, yeah. Shipping was in U.S. Mail, FedEx, and UPS were all screwed up last week. A lot of trucks stuck in one spot for 2-3 days. I got a Steiner ball from Mariano Rivera that's from one of his saves. They did a Steiner thing where it was balls from games he saved for a while. It's kind of cool. It's from like game 612. It's a game ball from it. Jeff McNeil. If you click on my auctions and do highest first, it'll come right up. Actually, it won't because it just ended and I have to relist it. If you look in my completed, you'll see it. Got a black parallel in this one. First, Brooks Robinson. And Yomar Sanchez. Black parallel, 31 of 67. Rich Hill, gold, and James Paxton, silver. Yeah, Mariano hasn't signed that much. I had a Heritage Red Ink auto of him and a PSA 10 that I sold a couple months ago, and I sold it for a lot. I was happy when I sold it, but I kind of wish I had it back. Matt Chapman, 150. He just didn't sign for Heritage that often. Justin Turner, silver, and Bo Jackson, 84 tops. I sold an Archives case the other day that had Bo Jackson, Chris Bryant, Bryce Harper, and Jeff Bagwell autos all in one case. That was a good Archives case. Corey Dickerson, gold, and an Al Kaline. That's a Iconic card. Insert. Oh, nice. Is Don Larson still alive? I don't know if he's still alive or not. Jose Altuve home run challenge. I know he was 10 years ago, but I wasn't sure. So who's on the ball? Cone, Larson, and Wells? Is that the three? Or am I screwed up? Mark McGwire? Larson is. Is that it, those three? Wells, Cone, and Larson? I don't think I've said Bregman yet. I might have had an insert of him in the insert pile, but no parallels yet of Bregman. Cesar Hernandez, gold. It's a nice card of McGwire. On these Legend guys, we're not going to have a lot of cards of each guy because the inserts are way tougher than in the past. On something like this, I'd get 2 to 3. Now in a 2-case break, you're going to be happy to get one, honestly. They're worth a lot more than they were in the past, though. Buster Posey, 150. They're just a lot tougher this year. It's hard when one product is pretty easy all along and it comes really tough. People got to get used to it, but I don't even know what a master set sells for, but I bet it's close to $1,000. Is there any master sets of Topps on eBay with all the inserts? I have not looked. Don't see anything in that pack. Unless that Springer's a... No. Nothing in that pack. $1,700? Holy cow. I felt like I was being stupid saying 1,000. You need to start opening, Chad. John Gray Silver. Eddie Rosario. That doesn't include the variations, does it? $8.99 seems about right. Does that include all the sets, though? Sometimes people put Master and they don't include everything. Ty Cobb, Iconic Cards. Oh, they're coming down a little bit. $1,700 seemed a bit high. It doesn't surprise me they went for that on the first ones, but I would not pay that. They're worth $600, $800, though. They're worth every bit of that because you just won't see that many. They're too hard to build. Felipe Vasquez Gold. I would say the 150 set's going to go for probably $300 to $400 alone. And the Iconic Card's got to be a $100 set easy. Probably more like $150. Joe Musgrove 150 stamp. I'm actually surprised that $8.99 isn't sold. I know it's hard to pay that much when you're used to paying $200, but it's 10 times harder than it was last year. Trey Mancini, maybe not 10 times, but it's legitimately 5 times tougher. It's a nice card. Ichiro and Shohei Ohtani. Greatness duel. I know how Yohei likes to win those randoms. I think I've had 3 or 4 Ohtani Ichiro randoms. Only one was that bigger card, though. Chris Bryant, back card. I'll let you buy Ichiro if he doesn't. I'm assuming it's going to get paid. How about I hit 2 of them? Whit Merrifield, insert, and Gleyber Torres, Topps now. I have not seen Kenny. What's Kenny in this? Is he got like a 150 card? Josh Donaldson gold. And box 4. Anybody retired is going to be fairly tough to hit. I mean, we'll hit a lot of them, but not going to be a lot of cards. He's insert. Which insert set is he in? Is it the 1984 one? If you put Kenny Lofton into eBay, no cards come up for 2019 Topps. Evolution, San Francisco Giant Stadium. What card is it? Now I'm curious to see what Kenny's in. Kenny's got fans. One of our friends locally here loves the Kenny Lofton. Loves Kenny Lofton autos. Miguel Andujar, 150 stamp. And the Angels Park in the silver. Oh, okay. Well, that's a tough card. But I bet that'll be a popular one. I wish I would have hit one. Because Kenny does not sign a lot. Nothing in that pack. Well, if we talk about him enough, maybe he'll appear. Justin Verlander, I would say you got a better chance of hitting him in the jumbo, though. Hobby's best for variations and inserts. Jumbos are better for autos and relics. The tougher relics, at least. Hey, Oliver, are you in the room? Aaron Judge to 150. Hobby cases, I've hit 2 in every case I've opened so far. So far this year. But it probably is 1 to 3, but I've hit 2 in each of mine so far. Lou Trevino, gold, and Shohei Ohtani. Verlander hasn't signed a whole lot since he's been on Houston, has he? I can't remember on Verlander. Robinson Cano, 150. Well, Hobby's biggest thing is short prints, for sure. They're loaded in there. I mean, we've already gotten about 6. Super short prints, they're in both. We hit a Clemente and a break out of a jumbo for Matthew. Miguel Cabrera, insert. But I hit, my 2 super short prints I hit were in Hobby. Aaron Nola, insert. Chris Ionetta, gold, and Hank Aaron, greatest moments. I hit the Yaz and a 1 of 1 in that card from Dave. I'm anxious to get that card. Be a neat looking card. That's why I check the backs on each one. The parallels are not easy to see on those. Got a home run challenge. Anthony Rizzo home run challenge for the Cubs. Luke Weaver in the Cardinals uniform in the 84 insert set. How do you say the Yankee rookie? Jonathan.
Oh gosh, I told me the other day, and I think it's Loya
Loya,
but I'm not 100% on that.
I'm not sure I'm capable of remembering that. Jordan Zimmerman gold. Lorenzo Cain for the Brewers to 150. I'm going after him in the draft this year.
Okay.
Yeah, I need steals. And I got plenty of outfield spots to fill up.
I, on the other hand, do not.
I always impacted. There's always good keepers in the outfield. I always never need any outfielders, but this year is the first year I do. I think that's a variation there of Joey Gallo.
I have 4 pretty solid outfielders.
Yeah, you do. Joey Gallo variation short print. I think that's our 4th or 5th one. Get some nice short prints, Brian Ohtani. No autos yet. You're expecting a lot out of me, Yohei. Shohei Ohtani? You're just lucky your name rhymed with Shohei. I never missed it. I've had that Shohei auto for Yohei teed up for like 8 months and haven't been able to use it. Rod Carew? Angels gold card. Team card. Angels stadium spot. Chris Bryant. I did hit a nice variation of him. If that's your KB, which I bet it is. Chad Green to 150. A nice variation card for Bryant already. He's off to a good start. And silver packs are fun to open. I still can't believe Dave hit a Superfractor. I had the Angels in that, Jesse. You had the Red Sox in that Superfractor break, didn't you? Because I gave him up for you. Joey Votto. You would have owed me if a Superfractor Red Sox would have came. I would have let you hear about that one. I was really hoping for Trout or Ohtani to appear on that Super. William Howard Taft. Relic card in box 4 is Joe Mauer, the Twins. We got 3 relics and a commemorative card so far for our hits in 4 boxes. I did get the 1 of 1. That doesn't match a super, though. I would have loved to seen you hit one. I had 2 great chances at it. Chris Bryant. Aaron destroyed me with the Ricky Henderson. We got 2 parallels. One's a gold Josh Henderson, and one is a Stadium of the Yankees, silver. And I am a third done with this Mighty Hobby case. Next up. Oh, you had the Angels before me? Man, I would have owed you, Jesse. You'd have made me hear about it, wouldn't you, with the Trout Super? Well, unfortunately for us, Jesse, neither one can make the other one feel guilty because we both struck out. Enos Slaughter, greatest moments. That's the scoring from first in the World Series, isn't it? Yeah. Now Yohei, in Dave's break, he hit a superfractor. Or he knew he had a superfractor, and I had the Angels. So for a brief moment there, I had a shot at Trout and Ohtani super. Matthew Boyd, 150. Had a 2 in 50 chance. Because I think there's only 50 different. There's a variation of Joey Votto. Ricky Henderson, Aaron got it. It was a Ricky auto. I saw a few others on eBay in that super. I hit one a couple years ago. I hit Noah Syndergaard super auto in a. It was last year, I think, in Series 1. Kyle Seager insert. There's a tough card. Iconic card of Ichiro. Does this have an auto version, Yohei? That would be a pretty sweet Ichiro auto if it had auto version. Well, there's a parallel 2 of Tyler Flowers. 76 of 99. Yeah. One thing I do worry a little bit is Topps has so many different versions of the same rookie card in the reprint. It does diffuse its impact for sure. I kind of wish they just did that in just like maybe just the flagship and nothing else. I like the reprint cards. I mean, they got a different back, it's obvious, but if you see them in every product the same year. Chris Bryant gold. Henderson Batnam. What'd you do with that, Jesse? Did you sell it on eBay or did you keep it? Martin Perez to 150. The clearly authentic ones at least are encased in that, and they kind of glow a little bit. So they definitely look a little different. Charlie Blackmon. My buddy had a Hank Aaron in that one. Scott, I don't know much about Heritage this year other than I'll be doing it. I haven't really studied it yet for this year. I never sell master sets though because I make team sets. So I do the team master sets basically. I got 3 inserts in this pack. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Gold, Lou Gehrig Greatest Seasons, and Jordan Hicks Silver. I have made a master set for a customer before, but so there's a chance I could help you on it, but my first few I go through are usually in team sets. Oh, cool, Jesse. Ozzie Albies Home Run Challenge. All right, let's hit something really different. Box 5. It's time we hit a tougher parallel or a nice auto. Or a super short print. Gary Sanchez insert. You know, I thought I recognized your name. You bought them from me on eBay, Scott? Are you on Facebook at all, Scott? If you are and you want me to help you build a master set for Heritage, I will do it. It'll be pretty close to the same price as what they go for on eBay, but it might be a bit cheaper. Rhys Hoskins Gold. But I normally don't list them on eBay. I have hit Ozzie Albies autograph in this product this year. One of the few I've hit. Cardinal Stadium Evolution. Clayton Kershaw, 150 years. Oh, if you want a base set of Heritage, I can definitely make that for you. They're not that tough to make. Hey, there's a nice card. Short print of Ronald Acuna Jr. I get one of these in 4 cases. Nice card there for the Acuna spot. They usually don't change Heritage around much, but you never know. They usually don't change tops around much, and they did this year. Ozzie Albies again, this one the insert. I can probably make it with the short prints or without on Heritage. Steve Carlton, Greatest Players, and Evolution with the cleats. Miguel Cabrera Gold and Eduardo Nunez Silver. Sounds good. Blake Snell to not to one, the 150 stamp card. Feel like I'm going to hit an autograph soon. Brewers silver and Jose Abreu. Ricky Henderson, greatest seasons. I think I hit it. Well, I think I hit a jersey. I did. White Sox jersey, Yohan Moncada. Jersey card. Still no auto. Five boxes in. Blake Snell insert and a Mike Trout insert. Brandon Crawford, gold. Giants shortstop. Box 6. No, I'm hogging all the hobby. I'm going to hit the Shohei auto. Jason is working on PSA cards right now. Mike Piazza insert. I think it's going to be all me, Jesse. I'm the marathon player break guy. Harmon Killebrew and Joe Mauer. Here's the 2 on that one. It's basically just like an advertisement, Joel. I don't even think they like them. They're just trying to sell more Topps now. Anthony Rendon to 150 and Ross Stripling, silver. Well, that's a short print there of Justin Verlander. You got him, Joel, in this one. Nice card for the Verlander spot. It's the short print. You just bought it? Well, whenever you're ready, Jesse. We've been sending it about every 2 weeks at this point. Albert Pujols, 84 Topps insert. I've had a few nice short prints so far in this break. I have not had the nice auto I want. Oh, there's a nice super short print, though. Anyways, I got a Hank Aaron insert. And the best card of the break so far is Pedro. That's the second one of those I've hit this year. I've only hit 3, and that's the second one of Pedro. Man, Pedro's stats were good. He had a 1.05 career whip, and he played 8 seasons, or 7 seasons in one of the best ballparks to hit in. And you know what? His whip at Boston was less than that. Man, his stats at Boston were just phenomenal. 0.92, 0.74. He is definitely one of the all-time greats. Pedro Martinez, super short print. Congrats to that spot. Those are tough. You had a Yas? Cool. I haven't seen that one. Blake Snell Gold. In all the cases we've either broke or I've opened, we've only hit 4. We hit Mats Clemente. I just hit the Pedro. I hit the Pedro in the personal case, in one of my 4, and I hit Ruth in one of my 4. You see a Puig to 150? Francisco Lindor insert. You hit Frank? Cool. That'd be a fun one to hit too. Is Griffey in it? I don't think Griffey's in it, is he? I like the Clemente one the best. Sean Mania and Ty Cobb. Yeah, Pedro, he pitched in the steroid era too, and he still had great stats. Pedro was awesome, and I'm not even really a Red Sox fan. He just was awesome. He's a bit underrated. Juan Soto home run challenge. Nice card there for the Soto spot. Christian Yelich insert. And Ronald Acuna. Put that Pedro with an auto in this box, and that would be a heck of a box of hobby. Mookie Betts, gold. League leader card. Alex Gordon, 150 years. That's a short print, isn't it? Variation short print, Nolan Arenado. Chris Sale insert. Excuse me. So another duel. This one's Nolan Ryan on the left and Shohei Ohtani on the right. Oh man, Yohei, you're on the right side on both of them, buddy. Yuli Gurriel gold and Ohtani insert. Franmil Reyes stamped to 150. He was a rookie in Update last year. Seems like the hit cards in these boxes are in the same spot in each one. Nolan Ryan insert. Nolan Arenado League Leaders gold. And then a Babe Ruth iconic card. (1932) U.S. caramel set. Famous athletes. Well, we got another relic. Astros game used jersey Justin Verlander is hit number 6 in the break. Nice jersey there, though. The 84 style of Verlander. Good box for the Verlander spot. Jake Bauers insert. And a Michael Taylor gold and a Russell Martin foil. Box 7. Jacob deGrom insert. Joe Torre, Revolution of the Game. These are very tough inserts. You don't see them very often. This card for Joe Torre. Derek Rodriguez, 150 years. Betting on Torre. Does he have autos in this, Joe Torre? Short print variation, Blake Snell. Noah Syndergaard insert. He seems kind of popular, Jesse. Had a few people ask about him. All right, got 2 special cards here. We got Reggie Jackson Greatest Moments. And then we got a parallel. This is Greatest Moments with Mariano Rivera, 150-year stamp. That's number 57 of 154 Mo. JT Realmuto, gold. Luis Severino, 150-year stamp. Did you say you were going to see Boston, New York this year? Joe Panic, 150 stamp. No autos yet, Andrew. Last box was Justin Verlander jersey. Dennis Eckersley insert. We did get a super short print in the last box of Pedro, though. Variation of Realmuto. Marlins. Yeah, the Pedro is the best hit so far in the break. I'm hoping we hit an auto bigger than that here soon. Pack field really thick, but it's just base cards. Buster Posey insert. That's a bummer. I thought there was something in that one. Gold card of Jake Arrieta from the Phillies, and 150 years of Ichiro's greatest players. Matt Carpenter, home run challenge. Either I'm not. I think there was a Pedro spot, Joel. I'm not sure. I'd have to search in there. I think he had a spot. So when is that series for the Yankees Red Sox in London? Phil Niekro, greatest moments. And Jose Ramirez. Nice card there. 21 of 67 for the Cleveland Star. Black parallel. Yes, I'll open the silver packs after this. I do them at the very end, so I got something to look forward to. Colin Moran, gold. Nico Goodrum, printing plate. You know, if I actually hit that with the odds, I might have to congratulate you for calling that one. David Ortiz. June 29th and 30th. So they're playing 3 games in late June in London. Or maybe, is it a 4-game series? Miles Nicholas for the Cardinals and Cervelli, silver. Matt Olson, 150 years. Is Christian Stewart going to start for the Tigers this year, Joel? JT again in the 84 insert. Saying his name over and over all of a sudden. Oh, they're just playing 2 games. That had to be a fairly tough ticket. Albert Almora, silver. And Evolution. So this one has Babe Ruth and Aaron Judge. So I will random that between those 2. Pedro spot. So you're saying it's not yours, Yohei? This pack definitely felt thicker. It's got a jersey in it. Anxious to see an auto. Jersey card, number to 150, Jacob deGrom, 135 of 150. Jacob deGrom, 150 years, number to 150.
Any quick PSAs for you? I think I got probably like 3.
I don't think so. Harper and Glaber. I would like to send my Aaron back in, but I feel like they're going to send it back to me again. Kyle Bearclaw. Is that his name? Bearclaw? That's a gold. And I got 5 boxes left for hobby. Whew. We got 1 yawn in after 7 boxes. All right, box number 8. Nice card there of Eddie Matthews, 52 tops, iconic card. Boston Braves, right before they went to Milwaukee. Albert Pujols, 150. Joey Ricard, 150 years. That's a variation of Eddie Rosario, Minnesota Twins. I'm getting relicked up. Brian Anderson from the Marlins. Insert 84 tops. This one we got Reggie Jackson and Giancarlo Stanton. I'm not completely sure. I want to say highest player in this one, Acuna was around 50. Might have been Trout, Acuna, or Judge. I didn't look. Jose Altuve Gold. I mean, after I did invoices last night, and I just never really checked that. I do usually look at that. Xander Bogaerts Silver. Aaron Judge tops now. Usually it's a rookie, but there's not any rookie in this product that's that hot. So it would have fell to a vet. I'd probably guess it was Acuna. Acuna for $50 was not a bad deal at all. That's the first thing I thought of too. Is for 2 cases, I would take Ronald for 2 cases for $50. Todd Frazier, 150. It's a fun gamble for that amount. Acuna's stuff is getting hotter too. Him and Soto. He's heating up a little bit before spring. Adam Ottavino, Rockies. You know, he's a Yankee pitcher. Well, if you look at it that way, Yohei. Carlos Correa Silver. And Vladimir Guerrero, 84 tops Expos. Oh, you got 92 on Ohtani. Okay. Ohtani usually is the highest in each break. I forgot about Ohtani. I think at least my last 5 or 6 player breaks, Ohtani's been the highest, if not longer. He's got the most people bidding on him. Cespedes Gold. And Nolan Ryan, iconic card. It's too late to panic. Wait, no, it's too early to panic. Rhys Hoskins, home run challenge. I don't think he's going to pitch, but he's going to hit. It's the last I heard. I don't know if that's changed. He's not going to pitch. That's for sure. I think he's going to come back as a hitter at some point. Ivan Rodriguez insert. He won't play the outfield. He'll just DH. Aguilar, gold. You know, long term, that'll be the best thing he can do for his pitching. Much smarter than just trying to hold on for a while with an injury that's iffy. You know, the way I read it, actually an article on it, Jesse, and they said that basically the surgery, he can hit pretty quick, swing the bat after it. I think like throwing the ball is where you have to be careful. I don't think swinging he'll be that much of a risk after 6 months. Edwin Encarnacion, silver, and Rhys Hoskins. It'd be different if he had to play the outfield, I think. Joe Morgan. And a pink Mother's Day of John Gray. 20 of 50. Wouldn't be surprised if he came back a year from now as a pretty strong pitcher. I think Tommy John almost helps pitchers more than it hurts them now after they've had it for 12 to 18 months. Mike Clevenger, gold. That Boston player had 2, didn't he? He looked downright wicked in the playoffs last year. I can't even remember his name. I think they re-signed him, though. Addison Reed to 150. I don't know why I can't remember his name. Ventures is at 2.5. Chris Davis, 84 tops. Evaldi. Why can't I remember Nathan Evaldi? He truly looked unhittable for a while last year in the playoffs. He was throwing like 100 miles an hour and the ball was moving crazy. Ozzie Smith, greatest moments. Jersey time. I'm getting ready for an auto. Gary Sanchez. Jersey. This takes too long to open without getting the excitement of the auto. Will Myers insert. Yeah, he got strong though right before his payday. He turned it into a good contract. Maikel Franco, gold. That's when you got to get hot, Jesse. Right before that contract's free agent status. Box 9. Well, thanks for the uplift, Yohei. I'm going to prove you wrong on box 9. Or 10. How you doing, Steve? I won $40 on Steve's competition last night. Willie McCovey. That was an exciting Super Bowl, wasn't it, Steve? Did it have have you on your edge of your seat the whole time? Don Mattingly insert. Iconic card. Tough insert there. Kenley Jansen, 150 years. Yoey, I'm like the Super Bowl. Vastly underwhelming. Don't go anywhere, though. It can change quickly. Even if the Super Bowl didn't. No inserts in that pack. Have you bathed turtles quite often, Steve? George Springer, silver. And Bert Blyleven. I wanted to see Saints Chiefs. You can't blame me. Mark McGwire. Insert. Greatest players, Mark McGwire. Adam Eaton gold and Juan Soto insert. $150 years of Richard Urena. I keep feeling like I'm going to hit a McGwire auto since you told me it was your first break. That's what usually happens. Roman Laureano, rookie for the Oakland A's in the 84 insert set. You're going to get all kinds of Patriot fans mad at you, Jesse, in the room. Matt Carpenter, gold. And Frank Thomas. You know they've been in the last 25 Super Bowls. They're going to have a wing in the Hall of Fame just for Belichick pretty soon. Hi, Nelson. How you doing? Cody Bellinger, home run challenge. You know, I was talking with somebody at the Super Bowl, and just from cards, I was saying that LA Rams probably have about the least amount of fans as any team, and somebody said, well, they have St. Louis fans. I'm like, St. Louis fans don't follow them anymore. They're under the Cardinals. Kyle Tucker. It was thin when they were in St. Louis, but when they went from St. Louis to LA, there's not a bunch of St. Louis people that are fans of the Rams. Gene Segura. I was honestly hoping for the Chiefs because It would have been the Chiefs' first Super Bowl in 50 years, and they would have been so hot. I would have sold all my back stock of the Chiefs sets. Chiefs would have been definitely good for business. There is a ton of Chiefs fans, and they're anxious for a Super Bowl. They still have a chance. They got a good young team. Got to get over that hump. Zach Davies and Zach Greinke. St. Louis is definitely first and foremost a baseball town, though. But yeah, they had more fans there than they do now, for sure. I'm anxious to see how strong Vegas is going to be for the Raiders. That could be a big fan base there. Who do you have in this break, Scott, for Indian stuff? Miles Mikolas. Saints and Chiefs would have been a shootout. There's no doubt in my mind. Couple of nice cards here. We got Bob Gibson and Scherzer in a duel. And we got a nice card for Matt Olson spot. That's the Independence Day with the flag in the background. Those are number 33 of 76. These are one of the more popular insert sets in Topps. Is the Independence Day ones. It's not going to be the Oakland Raiders of Las Vegas. It's all Vegas, baby. Byron Buxton Gold. It's America's #1 family destination. Ken Giles, 150 years. Yeah, the Indian set is a big team set. I just listed my base sets last night. I think the Indians were about a 14-team set, 14-player team set. Dale Murphy, insert. Henry Chadwick. I do remember that. I liked the name California Angels the best, but that's just because that's what they were when I was a kid. Well, I got an auto. I got an 84 Topps card, and I saw ink on it, so let's see who's going to be our first auto of the break. It's going to the A's, Blake Treinen, their closer. Treinen, Blake Treinen. Auto number 1 of the break. Hopefully we'll get another bigger auto in this case, and then some good ones in hobby. Or a Chrome Pack auto would be nice. That was supposed to be Shohei Ohtani. Javier Baez insert. Trinine or Trinin? I got the try part down. Trinin. J. Bruce Gold. Three boxes left. He's got a new $4.5 million contract. He's had a good year. You're a solid pitcher in baseball. You're going to make big money because there is not that many solid pitchers. It's a hitter's game. I haven't had anything for Mullins except for the base so far, Joshua. I think I hit his auto in a team break, 3 or 4, but I like Mullins' potential. Baltimore needs a few stars right now with Machado gone. Yeah, we still got the jumbo, Yohei. We got 24 silver packs left. Brooks Robinson. We're almost at the 2-hour mark for this break. This is what you call an endurance break. Tyler Anderson, 150. Is that a variation? Kind of looks like it. Yep. Elvis Andrus, shortstop for the Rangers. Variation card. Here's the variation so far. Vintage sunglasses. Nolan Ryan auto. I haven't hit a Ryan auto for a while. I had a couple last year in different breaks, I remember. I thought it was kind of cool that him and Robinson and Ernie Banks had the same birthday. Cody Bellinger, it's like the Hall of Fame birthday to have. Robin Yount, iconic cards from 75 Tops. And a 150 stamp of Duke Snider. Coming home for the Brooklyn Dodgers. That's number 72 of 150. How you doing, Robert? Did you get any of your Phillies in this break? Tommy Pham Gold. He's now a Ray. He had a good year last year after he got traded. A decent ball player under the scenes. Ronald Guzman, 150 years. Starling Marte insert. Nola's got a lot of fans. Christian Yelich Gold. And Ted Williams Greatest Players. I want to get one of those Stadium Homes cards. We have not hit one of those. The Stadium Relics that are kind of neat in this. Home Run Challenge, Javi Baez. I am going to do another one of these. I'm not sure if it's going to be next week or the week after, but I am going to do another Topps break. Of player break. We'll do at least one in the room too by team. Jesus Aguilar insert and Kyle Schwarber. The postseason relics is always popular. Danny Duffy Gold. And Tim Beckham, silver. Well, definitely got more of a chance on the auto front in the jumbos. Even though I think we'll get another one. Wilmer Difo, 150. With the short prints not really being in the jumbos, though, except for the super short prints, the hobby cases are going to keep their value just because you get so many short prints. Speaking of short prints, it's a nice one there of Justice Sheffield in his Team USA uniform. It's kind of a neat rookie short print. He got traded to the Mariners, right? I can see him doing really well in Seattle. It's a nice place to pitch. He's talented. Might take a while, but wouldn't be surprised if he does well in Seattle. Max Scherzer. Got a greatest moments of Cal Ripken. Walking around shaking hands. And Father's Day of Andrew Miller for his former team, the Cleveland Indians. Look at how many teams Andrew Miller's played for. I didn't think of Andrew Miller as a 13-year career already, but he is. 36 of 50. 36 of 50 for Andrew Miller. Going into his 14th year. That I would not have ever guessed. He was kind of a journeyman starting pitcher for a while, though. I went to a Cleveland game last year, Scott, for the National. I went to the game at Cleveland where Ohtani hit 2 home runs. It's a nice stadium. Nice area right there in downtown. Just seems like they've improved it a lot. Kirby Yates, gold. And the Angels in the Topps Now. Andrew Miller came in. They did the little fire, looked like a little Wild Thing remake almost. Robert Gesellman, 150 years. It kind of reminded me of Wrigley, how it's right in the middle of downtown. A little bit. I haven't been to that many stadiums, so I've been to about 8 to 10. That looks like a variation. No, it's not. That's his base card. I have not seen that base card. Nolan Arenado insert. The Browns have always had a good fan base. Now they have something to rally around. Man, if the Browns got to a Super Bowl, that would be nutty. Rod Carew, greatest players. Oh, nice. Now that's a vintage collectible. All right, back to the relics in box 10. It's for Carlos Correa spot. It's a back card. It looked like a variation there, Yohei. He was diving. You see the way they treat me, Barry? Or specifically Yohei today. He's got too many players. He's feeling the pressure. Wilson Contreras and Eric Hosmer. Last last pack of box 10 is going to have a Blake Snell gold card. All right, I only have 2 hobby boxes left. Then I'm taking a 5-minute break to drink something. I will do the silver packs right after these 2 boxes. I've had a Trout challenge card. That's the only special Trout.
Flush with eBay tape.
They're flush with eBay tape for sure. Rickey Henderson, greatest moments. Oh, that's neat, Scott. I went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame when I was in Cleveland. I didn't get a chance to go to Canton. Shane Bieber, Future Stars. Oh, is that? I found it. Michael tried to avoid me, but I found his variation card. Big right-handed pitcher for the White Sox. No hits of him, James. I can't remember if I had any inserts or not. No hits or parallels of Benintendi yet. Pedro Martinez insert. I feel like I've said his name on an insert card. We're in box 11 of the hobby. Roger Maris, 150 years. And a 1984 parallel of Wade Boggs. That one is number 103 of 150. Yes. We already talked about your Patriots, Barry. Jesse was bad-mouthing them, and I said, don't ever say anything bad about the Patriots. Miguel Sano, gold. They can win every single Super Bowl, and we need to sit back and enjoy it. And never get sick of them. Mike Zunino, Seattle Mariners. You know, Belichick is such a genius. He really is. He's got, what, a 41-year-old quarterback there. He never gets touches in the playoffs except for once where he fumbled when he got hit. He's smart enough to realize he has to protect an older quarterback. He's got the best offensive line he can get for him. Babe Ruth. Plus, he keeps people into blocks, so Brady never gets beat up. I badmouth the Patriots a lot, but I will never badmouth Belichick. He is a genius. Now, he might cheat a little bit, and Jesse says he's a cheater. He's still a genius, even if he cheats. Those are really tough, those advanced stats. Yeah, I've seen them. They're in Hobby and Jumbo. They're tough to spot. They're a little glossy. So if you're in your insert spot, you can kind of feel it, but you don't get that many. They're not even every case. John Lester Gold, or at least I don't think they are. I have not found that many. Bob Gibson. He's a genius, Barry. He could have a quarterback in a wheelchair back there, and he'd find a way to throw the ball to Edelman to him. Toronto Blue Jays silver. Duel. Robinson and Arenado. You had 3 of them? Wow. I had 2 and 1, but the other ones I did not see them. I've been looking for them though. That's one thing about it when you ship all the cards. If your player has an advanced stat parallel, it's definitely good to flip through the back and just look for it. But there's a good chance we'll catch it in sorting too. Kyle Schwarber, Home Run Challenge. I have not seen any in this break yet though. They are definitely easy to miss. Mike Piazza and Bryce Harper. Usually when you hit the next card where they show up, you can feel the gloss on it. JD Martinez gold. Oh, cool. How much did you open, Barry? Is that Acuna, the advanced stats Acuna? Is that what you're talking about? They're probably the easiest card to miss in a break because their fronts are exactly the same. Oh, that's pretty good. Mike Trout insert. Well, another way that you can look for them that I might do is they're numbered to 150. So you can scan the backs like this and it would pop out pretty quick. In fact, I might do that after the break actually. Couple parallels here. This is a Casey Stengel Revolution and a Jorge Soler Camo diving in the Royals outfield. That's number 20 of 25 for Soler. Is it thicker? I didn't notice that. I noticed, well, that's probably because it has the gloss on it, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to be tough to get 200 for Acuna, but a lot of those are going to end up in base cards where people don't see them. So even though it's numbered to 150, it's technically a little tougher than that. Kraken Jokes Gold and Aaron Judge. Chris Taylor for the Dodgers, 150 years. You getting a little sick of the championships in New England, Barry? You guys had to wait like a full 90 days between the Red Sox and the Patriots, didn't you? Charlie Morton Silver. And Steve Carlton insert. Celtics got some pressure on them. Brad Boxberger Gold. And Cal Ripken Jr. Iconic card. Tough insert there for the Ripken spot. All right, we got 3 packs left. Let's get a really good auto here. Or let's get a jersey. Jersey card. Well, somebody just asked on Benintendi. Jersey card of Andrew Benintendi. Member of those World Championship Red Sox. Get the microphone. Will Clark insert. Kyle Hendricks Gold. One box left of the hobby. Yes. Now I got one auto so far, Yohei. We got one auto and 10 relics. Livan Hernandez and Matt Duffy angle. We did hit a Livan Hernandez auto in one of the team breaks. Hey, there's Matt Duffy. 150 years, Matt Duffy. Brad Boxberger, silver. I hope not. I hope we get a second one in this box. I think there's a Shohei Ohtani autograph locked up in here. Trey Turner, 1984. You think his autograph could actually disappear out of one of the boxes while I talk about it? Well, that's cool. We got a Greatest Players of Mike Trout. And a Mother's Day, Bring It In, Stat Leaders, Hug It Out with Baez and Arenado on it. That's number 50 of 50. Thanks, Barry. Max Scherzer Gold. And iconic card of Tom Seaver. Nick Williams insert. Justin Verlander, Greatest Players. We got something gold in here. Well, looks like we got... That relic was in a weird spot. Looks like we did get another relic, but it is a nice one. 32 of 50 gold Rhys Hoskins. Game used bat. For Rhys Hoskins. We might have only got one auto for the hobby case. Nice card for Hoskins there to 50. We got Jumbo next. We'll have autos in there for sure. Acuna and D. Gordon inserts. That was in a different spot. There's an outside chance we got another hit in this box. You just broke your phone. Don't break your phone over a break. Especially a hobby case. Enrique Gold. All right, Evolution, Ernie Banks on one side and Chris Bryant on the other. Shin-Soo Choo, 150 years. And that's a variation for sure. Variation of Josh Donaldson with a buzz cut there for Cleveland. Andrew Cashner Silver. Jacob deGrom insert. You haven't seen much for Phils in this. I got an Independence Day parallel. Greatest players of Vladimir Guerrero and Independence Day of Eric Hosmer. That's number 17 of 76. 1776. Quite the number there for Hosmer. Boston's Boys Gold. Nico Goodrum, 150-year stamp. Ian Kennedy, 150 years, and Nolan Arenado silver. Baby steps for the printing plate. I only got 5 packs of hobby left. Andrew Benintendi insert. All Smiles gold card. And a Steve Carlton greatest seasons. Home run challenge is Chris Davis. Carlos Correa insert. Last pack of the hobby case. Is a gold card of the Red Sox Stadium. All right, let me go grab the silver packs. I think I left them around the corner, but I'll go grab them. It won't be gone more than 1 minute. And then I'll do a recap of the hobby case after that. Should be 12 in each packet here from the distributor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 12. There's 12. All right. Let's do these 12 silver packs. Then I'll do a quick recap of the hobby case. Then I'm going to take like a 10-minute break. And then I'm going to open a jumbo, which won't take more than an hour to open. Jumbos go a lot quicker. Good luck, everybody. All right, first pack has a nice Mark McGwire at the start, Shohei Ohtani, Darryl Strawberry, and Bo Jackson. Got a blue parallel in this one. Corey Kluber, Cal Ripken Jr., Don Mattingly, and a blue parallel for the Red Sox. I'm sorry. Am I going blind? Why did I say Red Sox? Astros, Jose Altuve. That is number 135 of 150 for Altuve. Yeah, I'll do the recap for the hobby case right after this. Javier Baez, Lindor, Juan Soto, and Mike Trout. Jose Altuve again. Steven Matz, Buster Posey, and Ricky Henderson. Derek Jeter, Christian Yelich, Jackie Robinson, and Bryce Wilson. Jake Bowers, Jim Rice, Ryan Sandberg, and Jeff McNeil. Kevin Kramer, Sean Reed Foley, Patrick Wisdom, and Justice Sheffield. Ooh, we got a gold. This has a chance to be the highlight of the case. Brad Keller, Chris Bryant, Ronald Acuna Jr., and a gold card of John Smoltz. I saw the Braves. I was thinking Acuna for a second. Hall of Famer John Smoltz and a gold number 42 of 50. Nice card there for the Smoltz spot. George Springer, Mondesi, Gleyber Torres, and Will Clark. We've got 3 packs left. Jesus Aguilar, Ryan O'Hearn, Mookie Betts, and John Smoltz again. Get punchy with names after about 3 hours of saying names. Roman Lariano, Noah Syndergaard, Manny Machado, and Kyle Schwarber. And we got a green to end it. Chris Bryant, Ronald Acuna again, second one in the chrome, George Springer, and Javi Baez. That's kind of a neat card. Javi Baez green. 52 of 99. No autos in the chrome packs in the first part. We will do 12 more of those after the jumbo case. I'm going to check. I thought for sure Chad did spots for the combo guys. But he said he didn't. He sent me the names on this break. Let me check. Maybe he didn't. Okay. I guess I didn't have a spot for that. So I will random this one out. Later when I do my randoms with Arenado and Baez. All right, well, not the most exciting hobby cases ever, I understand, but hopefully we'll do better in the jumbo. We'll recap it, though, here. This was our hobby parallels. We got a green of Javi Baez, a gold of John Smoltz, and a blue of Jose Altuve in the chrome packs that we just did. The parallels to 150, we got Mariano Rivera, Duke Snider, and Wade Boggs, all numbered to 150. The variations, we did get a super short print in here. The variations, we hit Josh Donaldson, Michael Kopech, Justice Sheffield, Elvis Andrus, Eddie Rosario, JT Realmuto, Blake Snell, Nolan Arenado. That's the super short print, Pedro Martinez. Back to short prints, Carlos Correa, Wilson Contreras, Joey Votto, Ronald Acuna Jr., Joey Gallo, Justin Verlander, Chris Bryant, and Shohei Ohtani. Now, there is definitely a chance I missed a few. I tried to look closely, but if I missed them, I might post it on Facebook, but otherwise you will definitely get it. I got 16 short prints there. That's pretty close to average. I bet I missed one or two. Parallel cards. We hit black parallels of Yolmer Sanchez, Jose Ramirez. We had a Father's Day of the Atlanta Braves. Those are to 50. We also hit a Father's Day of Andrew Miller to 50. Mother's Day of Jonathan Gray to 50. Camo of Jorge Soler to 25. Vintage stock is of the rookie card of Michael Kopech and Tyler Flowers. Independence Day, we hit 3. Paul Blackburn, Matt Olson, and Eric Hosmer. And we also hit a Mother's Day of the Bring It In card. Obviously, there's inserts and stuff that have 2 players on it too. I'm going to do all the randoms at once at the end just in case we duplicate on some of the stuff. So I'll get a box for these, get them out of the way, grab the jumbo case, and I'm going to make a separate video. So I will be back live in 10 minutes and we'll open the jumbo. So signing off on the hobby for now.